Hello, beautiful people. It's Marlis here, back with our conscious champagne chats this week. I think we're on number 13. I can't remember really, but I think it's 13. I'm trying to keep track. We're back. It's Tuesday. We were on a 4-day rapid anger relief course the last 4 days. So that's why we didn't have a conscious champagne chat yesterday. So when you're hopping on, let me know you're here so I can see your beautiful comments. When you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and leave us a like. Because today I actually want to share something that was a really beautiful experience with my daughter, and it reminded me of how important it is, the meanings we give to things when people say something to us, and what we do with that, and actually how it very often feeds into our self-doubt and leads to us doing things we actually don't want to do, but we do them, and then we cause ourselves and put ourselves in a lot of stress. So here is what happened today. Actually, two things that really made me proud and really brought tears to my eyes. So one thing was, my daughter is, she looks like a boy pretty much. She's not a typical girl in that she wears pink dresses and stuff. She actually, her favorite color is blue. She loves pants, and she has very short hair. So everybody thinks she's a boy. It's kind of hilarious, and it really shows how programmed we are as people, right? It's like she can wear a pink shirt and people will still think she's a boy because she has short hair. And so today she came and she told me, she said, "Mom, they are making fun of me in school because I am going to the girls' bathroom." And they're saying, like, why is he going to the girls' bathroom? And so I was like, so how do you feel about that? And she's like, nah, it doesn't matter to me what they say. And I was like, yes, that's it. Because, I've been teaching her for so long, like when somebody insults her, right? Which happens all the time to our kids. I mean, kids, bully other kids. Siblings are mean among each other. So what I've been teaching her is, like, if somebody insults you or if somebody's unfair to you, which happens to us, life is kind of unfair, right? How often does it happen? And I said, so what do you know about you? What do you know about you? And so, and I asked her again, it's like, yes, because what do you know about you? And she's like, oh, I am amazing. I am powerful. I am strong. And so she keeps walking around like that. It doesn't matter what the other people think. And this was this moment made me so proud, because she knew that these people are just saying it coming from a place of limitation, pretty much. Now, why am I telling you this story? Because here is what happens to us, right? As children, we suck these things in. And first of all, it's even great they can talk about it, but sometimes they can't even say these things, right? They're being bullied and they can't talk about it, and they're kind of weird for weeks. I had that with my son a couple of years back when we lived in the US. And it took us 2 weeks to figure out what was going on, because sometimes they know something is wrong, but they can't talk about it. And the reason this is important, because another thing that happened today, and I was like, this is crazy coincidence, right? So at work, I have this colleague, and we were talking, and there is a new project deadline, something that got accelerated, and the deadline was put up front. And so that happens all the time, right? How often do you have somebody at work that gives you a deadline, which is, quite frankly, very often super unrealistic? But instead of checking in with ourselves, instead of checking in with what do I know about me and what I'm actually capable of, and where do I protect myself and say, this is what I can do, this is what needs to, fall off, this is where we have to put it on the back burner, this is what we have to prioritize, da-da-da-da. Now, what do? We blame all the people that give us this deadline, which are totally unrealistic. We get all hung up in that. Then, which means we're giving our entire power away to them, and we feel totally out of control because we feel we have to go and do it. And then we go and do it, work crazy hours, are very short-tempered, starting to get into, hard conversations with our colleagues, starting to get pissed off with our colleagues because they are not reacting in as fast as we need them to. And the whole thing becomes a total stressful situation pretty much. And so she ended up crying at work, which she hasn't done in like 10 years, which in my opinion is not a big deal, quite honestly, but we know how it is, right? If somebody ends up crying at work, how other people perceive you. And it is because we make what other people say about us so powerful over us. Like, we give other people this power to know what is right about us, but they have no freaking clue. But we do this all the time, you guys. We do it all the time. Somebody says something to you and we take it on as the ultimate truth. And so I want you to go and really check in with yourself and say, and see, where are you allowing that to happen? Where are you tolerating these things? That if somebody insults you, if somebody rejects you, if somebody says something about you, or if somebody puts a timeline, a deadline, a demand, a task on you, pause, check in with yourself and say, what is the truth I know about me, right? Give yourself that power. Don't have all these people rule over you and take your power away. And so that's why it always goes back to us. It always goes back to us. So the first check is like, what am I making this mean about me? What does this mean about me? Why am I doing it? And so in my daughter's case, it doesn't mean anything about her, because whatever these other little kids said to her is their own perception of their own reality. She can have a completely different reality. She can have a completely different perception. And it's up to her to create that. And when we start doing that for ourselves, we can teach the same things to our kids too. So today, I'm going to leave you with the question of, what are you tolerating? Where are you having other people lead you before you actually checked in with yourself and realized what is the truth that only you know and nobody else can know? That's the important part. Nobody else knows your truth. It's you who gets to decide what that truth is. All right? So, my friends, have fun with that, and I will be seeing you back here tomorrow, where we're going to talk a little bit about judgments, because judgments are a window to our soul, and they're super amazing if you know how to use them for you. So I will be seeing you back here. Bye.